Good evening everyone, a very special good evening to you all. This is the mentor Shashank welcoming you all once again on the oliveboard platform. Well, we are preparing for the SSC CGL Tier 2. This batch is for those students who are preparing for the Tier 2 examination, right? The name of this batch is especially selection batch, and this is the first class of reasoning that we are conducting today with the very first topic, that is critical reasoning section. We are going to start the critical reasoning section, and we will have three more sessions. We will have 3 sessions of critical reasoning of 1.5 hours each, in which we will be covering all the PYQs, previous year based questions of the critical reasoning, that how the questions are being asked and how the questions can be asked in such a in the similar manner, right? So let's start the session. But before starting the session, I want you all to mark your presence in the class so that I can know that who is present in the class and who is not present in the class. So I request you all to please mark your presence so that I can see that who is present in the class, so that we can begin the session with the questions, right? Okay, so we are having the questions on our screen. We are starting with some questions. The very first question on our screen is this one, which is based on the statement and conclusion. I'm gonna give you 40 to 50 seconds for each question. Give it a try and let me know the right answer. Come on everyone, give this question a try and let me know the right answer. Okay, so we are getting the answer from Shivu and Isra. Okay, let's see the right answer for this question. Where is the pen? Give me a moment, guys. Okay. The question is like this. The question is, the new government policies aim to reduce carbon emissions by 50%. The government's new policies is aiming to reduce the carbon emissions by 50% within the next decade. Next decade means within 10 years. Decade means 10 years, right? Within 10 years they are willing to do this thing. Now the government will immediately ban all vehicles running on fossil fuels. No, this does not align with our statement. Second one, the government will shut down all coal-fired power plants. We cannot exactly conclude this one from the statement, because they are talking about the carbon emissions and they are not talking about the coal-fired power plants and the fossil fuel. So this is also wrong. Answer should be neither one nor two follows option number B. Option number B should be the right answer. Moving on to the second one, what should be the right answer for this one? What should be the right answer for this one? What should be the right answer for the second one? Okay, so in this question, what is given? It is given that India's largest lender bank has announced that it will be allowing customers to exchange rupees 2000 notes. India's largest lender bank has announced that they will be allowing the customers to exchange rupees 2000 notes. They can exchange the 2000 rupees notes without a requisition slip for amounts up to 20,000. It means if you want to exchange your 2000 rupees note, if you want to exchange 2000 rupees note, you can exchange them without any requisition slip, but there is a limit up to 20,000. Up to 20,000 rupees you can exchange 2000 rupees note without a requisition slip. Okay, now let's see the conclusion. No one will be allowed to withdraw an amount of more than 20,000. We are not talking about any withdrawing. So why this conclusion is said withdraw? Withdraw does not align with the statement. This is only about the exchanging of notes. So it is not said about the withdrawing amount. So first conclusion does not work. No requisition slip is required for exchange of up to rupees 20,000. Up to 20,000 rupees, there will be no requisition slip is required, which is clearly mentioned in the statement. So conclusion number 2 can be concluded. Answer should be only and only 2 follows. Option number D. Option number D, only conclusion 2 follows. Option number D, only conclusion D follows. Next question on our screen, third. Come on. I'm giving you again 1 minute for this question. Give it a try and let me know the right answer. Give it a try and let me know the right answer. Okay, we are getting C answer. If C is the right answer. Let's see if C is the right answer. Since the past 15 years, please focus on this word. Since the past 15 years, from the past 15 years, 75% of the products in the world's pottery market, 75% of the products comes from the country K. There is a country K who is dominating the pottery market. Pottery market, because that country is producing 75% of the pottery, right? Because it comes from the country K. Then further he is saying, however, the employment in the pottery industry of country K, pottery industry of country K has been consistently declining. The employment in that industry is consistently declining by 5 to 9% every year. Every year the employment rate is declining by 5 to 9% every year since the past 3 years. Since the past 3 years it is declining. Even after the decline of employment, the pottery market of country K is dominating from the last 15 years. Even after the decline in the employment. Now conclusion number 1, even after declining employment, country K has enough potters to continue contributing equally to the international market. Yes, this is the what we can conclude, because from the past 3 years we can see that every 5 to 9% every year the employment has been declining. But in the first line it has mentioned from the past, since the past 15 years 75% is being dominated by country K. So it is not impacting, this employment is not impacting the production of the country K's pottery production, right? Second one, the local demand of pottery in country K has substantially decreased, leading to less interest among potters. We cannot say anything about this one. We cannot say anything because this is not exactly aligning with our given statement. So the answer will be only one can be concluded, option number C. Option number C is the right. Anyone gave the C answer? Yes. Isra Jor Manas is giving the C answer. C is the right answer. Next, fourth one. What should be the right answer for the fourth question? What should be the right answer for the fourth question? Okay, we are getting B and D answer. We are getting B and D answers. Let's see if B and D, whatever is right. India is a country of multiple languages. The statement is very simple that India is a country of multiple languages. We are talking about India, right? And to be honest, to be very honest, we have to consider the statement as 100% true, that we have learned some kind of things in the basics. That statement is always 100% true. So India is a country of multiple languages. Conclusion 1 is saying all Indians can speak multiple languages. We cannot say about all the Indians. We are talking about India, that India is a country of multiple languages. But this conclusion does not make sense that all Indians can speak. That does not make any sense that all Indians can speak multiple languages. I can say some Indians can speak, or maybe a few can speak, but not all. So this conclusion is not valid. Every country has multiple languages. We are not given with the enough data that we can say about all the countries. We are having data about India, so we cannot say every country has multiple languages. So this is also wrong. Answer should be option number B. Neither one nor two follows. Yes, Shubhu and J Swantak has given the right answer B. B is the right answer. Next question on your screen like this. Next question on your screen like this. Give it a try and let me know the right answer. Okay, we are getting D answer and B answer. Let's see what is right. Even D or B. What should be the right answer? Milk will become poison if kept in a copper utensil. Always remember, the statement is always 100% right. He is saying milk will become poison. The milk will become poison if kept in a copper utensil. If we are keeping it in a copper utensil, it will become a poison. Now, what he is saying, poison is good for consumption. Always remember, we do not need to flow in the emotions. We have to take it seriously, whatever is given in the statement. Poison is good for consumption. Poison is good for consumption and health. Poison is good for consumption and health. Okay. Conclusion 1. People should consume milk which is kept in a copper pot. People should consume people should consume milk which is kept in a copper pot. This conclusion can be made or not. See, milk will become poison if kept in a copper utensil. Now, poison is good for consumption. So, the thing that is good for our consumption should be drink. So, people should consume milk. People should consume milk which is kept in a copper pot. This is the conclusion that we can directly conclude from the statement. Consumption of poison should be avoided. They are not talking about anything about the poison we should take or not take. They are not talking about such kind of things. It is only saying the poison is good for consumption. Poison is good for consumption. So consumption of poison should be avoided. This is not said. So this is the wrong one. This is the wrong one. Only conclusion one follows. That is option number D. That is option number D. Okay. Who has given the right answer? Okay. J Swantek has given the right answer D. D is the only right answer. Why should the consumption of poison should be avoided? When the poison is good for consumption, then why we should avoid it, right? Next, sixth question on your screen. Okay. We are getting the answer D and B. We are getting answer D and B. Let's see what is the right one. Let's see what is the right one. The oceans are a storehouse of practically every mineral, including uranium. Oceans are a storehouse of practically every mineral. Every mineral we can find in the ocean, including uranium as well. We can also include uranium. But like most other minerals, it is found in extremely low concentration, about 3 grams per 1000 ton of water. Unlike other minerals, this uranium is found in extremely low concentration. It is found extremely in low concentration, about 3 grams per 1000 ton of water. So what should be the conclusion? The oceans are a cheap source of uranium. The oceans are a cheap source of uranium. We can say this. And the ocean harbor radiation. The ocean harbor radiation hazards. What is this radiation hazard? This is not making any sense. This one is wrong. Only one is the right answer. The oceans are a cheap source of uranium. The oceans are a cheap source of uranium. And where else I can get the uranium? The oceans are a cheap source of every mineral. Other than uranium, we can find other minerals as well. So oceans are a cheap source of uranium can be the right conclusion that we can conclude. So answer should be only one follows option number A. Option number A should be the right answer. Seventh on your screen, what should be the right answer? Okay, we are getting E answer. Let's see if E is the right answer or not. The minister questioned the utility of the space research program and suggested its replacement. Why the minister is suggesting its replacement? Why other areas of felt national needs, right? So that means the minister is thinking that the utility of the space research program is not that much mandatory. That's why they are suggesting its replacement. Okay. So let's see the conclusion. Exploring the space does not contribute to critical national needs. If we are taking this statement as 100% true, then exploring, that's why the minister is saying that he is talking about the replacement. That's why he's talking about the replacement of the space research program. That's why he's talking about the replacement. Now exploring the space does not contribute to critical national needs. This might be the reason, this can be the conclusion. That's why the minister is suggesting its replacement. Research should be oriented to national needs, and he is also saying that other areas of felt national needs, maybe the space research program is not in the national needs. That's why research should be oriented to the national needs. So both should be follows option number E. Option number E should be the right answer. Next on your screen, what should be the right answer? Okay, we are getting answer D and B. We are getting answer D and B. Let's see if D and B are the right answer. First of all, he is saying Mrs. X is nominated for one of the two posts. She is nominated for one of the two posts. And what are those two posts? Let's understand. Of which one post is reserved by the managing committee for the female of other religious minority committee. One post is reserved for the managing committee for the female of other religious minority community. Those whosoever are giving D and B, I am giving them one more chance if they want to rectify their answer. Mrs. X is nominated. She is nominated for one of the two posts. What are those two posts? One post is for the female of other religious minority community and the other for female of scheduled caste or scheduled tribes. Mrs. X is nominated for one of these two posts. So how can we find that Mrs. X is nominated for which one? Mrs. X can be nominated for this post as well as for this post. Either of the any two posts she will be nominated. So directly we can say the either or will be the answer. Or let's see the conclusion. Mrs. X is the member of religious minority community post. Yes, it can be possible because she will be chosen for out of the given two posts and one of the posts she will be chosen for. So this might be possible. This might be possible. Mrs. X is the member of scheduled caste or scheduled tribe. Yes, this can be possible as well. Both are not possible, but one of them is possible. One of them is possible. This is wrong. This is wrong. But one of the given conclusion is possible. One of the given conclusion is possible. Because C has to be chosen for one post now. So answer should be option number C, either or. Option number C, either or is the right answer, which J. Swantek has given. J. Swantek has given the right answer. Because she will be either the member of the religious minority community or she will be the member of the scheduled caste or scheduled tribe. She cannot be both because he has already mentioned for one of the two posts. For one of the two posts. One of the two posts means she will be chosen for one post. So either this post or either this post. So answer will be either or. I hope this is clear to you all. If this is clear to you all, then let me know by typing Y. Is it clear to you all that why we are marking either or? Why we are marking either or? Is it clear to you all? Next, ninth question. Ninth question on our screen. Come on everyone, give it a try. Great. Shubhu and Dongal. Isra. Good. Very good, J. Swantak. Now, what should be the answer for this one? What should be the right answer for this one? Okay, we are getting A answer. Okay. Okay, we are getting A answer from the three students. Let's see if A is the right answer. We do not need today in India extraordinary specialists, but we do not need today in India extraordinary specialists, but those trained ordinary doctors who are dedicated to their profession. It means we do not need that much extraordinary specialist, but what do we need? We need those trained ordinary. We need those trained ordinary doctors who are dedicated to their profession. Okay. We should promote medical profession. We should promote medical profession with dedicated ordinary doctors rather than promoting high specialized doctor medical in high specialized medical education. Yes, this one can be the right conclusion. Extraordinary specialists are not dedicated to their profession. We cannot say this thing. We cannot say this thing. Maybe they can be or they cannot be, but we cannot definitely say that they are not dedicated to their profession, because they are saying we do not need today in India extraordinary specialists. There might be other reason. There might be other reason that why we do not need them. There might be other reason. but this can be the reason or this cannot be the reason, but we cannot definitely say this thing. So second is the wrong one. Only and only A is the right answer. Only conclusion 1 follows. Only conclusion number 1 follows. If this is clear to you all, then let me know by typing Y, so that we can move on to the next 10th question. 10th question is on our screen. Come on everyone, give it a try. Okay, we are getting answers C, D and B. Different answer from Shubhu, then Swantak. Okay, let's see what should be the right answer. Many people and media alleged that Mr. X, the opposition leader, met the chief minister yesterday to seek certain favors, an allegation which was strongly rejected by Mr. X. Okay, tell me one thing. Tell me one thing. We know that we have to take the statement 100% true. We know that very carefully. We know that very well, that we have to consider the statement 100% true. In this statement, two things are being said or only one thing is said. There are two things. What is the two things? Many people and media alleged that Mr. X, the opposition leader, met the chief minister yesterday to seek certain favors. Right? An allegation which was strongly rejected by Mr. X. Now there are two scenarios. One scenario is the allegations made. So if we are considering this one true, we can consider this statement true as well. The first part of this statement can be true as well. An allegation which was strongly rejected by Mr. X, this can be true as well, because we are supposed to consider whole statement true. So this part can be true and this part can be true as well. And in this statement there are two scenarios. There are two scenarios in which one is putting the allegation and Mr. X is denying that allegation. Let's see the conclusion. Mr. X did meet the chief minister yesterday to seek certain favors. If we are considering this part, if we are considering the allegation part, then this one will be the true. This one will be the true. If we are considering this part, then Mr. X did not meet the chief minister to seek certain favors, because we cannot directly say na. Mr. X is saying that I haven't meet the chief minister for certain favor, and the media is saying yes he met. So which one is true? We cannot exactly determine. Either of the one, either this or this can be true. Either of the one will be true. So both are definitely wrong, but either of them one will be true. Either of them one will be true. Either of one. Either of one. So answer should be option number C. Either one will be true or two will be true. It will be depending on the judgment. It will be depend on the probe investigation, which we do not have to take anything with, but we can say that either he was involved in the chief minister meeting or he was not. Anything can be possible. Is this clear to you all or not? Let me know. Guys, is this clear to you all? Is this thing clear, that why I am saying this thing? Why I am saying this thing? If yes, then type Y. If yes, then type Y. Okay, Shubhu, great. Next question on our screen. Come on, J Swentak and Semin How Isra. Come on, everyone, give it a try. Okay, we are getting answer D from two students. That is, I'm not able to properly pronounce your name. Okay, Shibu and one other person. Let's see the right answer. For over 3 decades, Company X has been totally involved in energy conservation. If from the last 3 decades, that means 30 years, Company X has been totally involved in energy conservation. It means they are doing some brilliant job because they are conserving the energy. They are some extraordinary company. They are doing a right thing, right? It's efficient use and management, and they are also using it efficiently and managing the things in a proper manner. So what should be the conclusion we can make? The company has yet to learn and acquire basic things. Like seriously, for the last 3 decades, they are in conserving the energy. They are efficiently using it and managing the company. So you are saying that from this statement that they need to learn basic things in the area. Do you really think this is the right one? Do you really think this is the right? No, this is not the right conclusion. It is dedication that is more important than knowledge and expertise. This does not make any sense. It is dedication that is more important than knowledge and expertise. No, this is not the right as well. The answer should be neither one nor two follows. Option number D. Option number D, which everyone is giving the right answer. Very good, my dear friend. Very good. Next question, 12th. 12th question on your screen. What should be the right answer? What should be the right answer for the 12th one? Okay, we are getting answer from Shubhu B, J Swantek B, Isra is saying D. Okay. Sorry, okay, B. Okay, let's see what is the right answer. Let's see. Either B or D, what can be the right answer? This book Z is the only book which focuses its attention on the problem of poverty. They are clearly mentioning this that the book Z, is the only book. They has already mentioned only word. Only means that there is no other. There is no other. This is the only one. So which is the only one? Book Z is the only book which is focusing on the problem of poverty. They are focusing on the problem of poverty in India between 1950 and 1980. Between 1950 and 80, this is the only book that is focusing on the problem of poverty. Now let's see the conclusion. Conclusion is there was no question of poverty before 1950. What kind of sense this is? We are talking about the book which is focusing on the poverty. So how can we say that there was no question of poverty before 1950? How can I say about this thing? I cannot say anything about this thing. No other books deal with poverty in India during 1950 to 80. Yes, because from 1950 to 80 there was only one book, that is Z. So there was no other book, right? So we can conclude this thing. Second one is the right. Second one is the right means option number B is the right. Option number B is the right answer. Right? Okay. No, D cannot be the right answer, my dear friend Isra. D cannot be the right answer. D cannot be the right answer. D can be the right answer when he has not mentioned the year. When he has not mentioned the year in the conclusion like this, then D can be the right answer as well. Okay. Next on your screen. Next on your screen. Come on, give it a try. Okay, we are getting E answer from the students. We are getting E answer from the student. Let's see if E is the right answer. Applications of applicants who do not fulfill eligibility criteria. Applications of applicants who do not fulfill eligibility criteria and slash or who do not submit applications before last date. There are two things, that the application of the applicants who do not fulfill eligibility criteria is the first thing, as well who do not submit application before the last date. Before the last date, if they are not submitting the application, will be summarily rejected. It will be rejected. Why? If they do not submit before the last date, or if they do not fulfill the eligibility criteria, and will not be called, and they will not be called for the written test, and hence they will not be called for the written test. Are you getting this thing? Let's see the conclusion. Those who are called for the written test are those who fulfill eligibility criteria. Yes, if they are fulfilling the eligibility criteria, then they will be called for the written test and have submitted their application before last date. Yes, if they have done these things, then they will be called for the written test. So one is the right conclusion. Written test will be held only after scrutiny of the applications. Yes, this is also true. Both conclusion can be made. Both conclusion can be made, and hence option number E is the right answer. Option number E is the right answer. I hope you all are getting the concept. If yes, then let me know by typing Y. Let's move on to the 14th question. The 14th question is on our screen. What should be the right answer for this one? Come on everyone, give it a try. Give it a try. Okay, we are getting the answer B. We are getting the answer B. Let's see if B is the right answer. The chairman of the cricket board said, there is a chairman of the cricket board, and he said, the pupil who will be called, the people who will be interviewed are former wicket keepers. It means the thing is very much clear. The thing is very much clear that the chairman of the cricket board said the pupil who will be interviewed are former wicket keepers. It means they have set a criteria, they have set a limit that we will be interviewing the wicket keepers only. First thing, and they are suitable for the position of coach, and they have set in their mind that they are the suitable person for the position of the coach. Conclusion, the head of the board believes that former wicket keepers are a good option for the coach. Yes, that's why they are setting the limit. That's why they are setting the limit that we will be interviewing the wicket keepers, and that's why they are saying this thing. Conclusion. Okay. Second one, it is possible that more than one cricketer will be interviewed. Yes, it is possible, because there is not only one wicket keeper in the world, there are many wicket keepers, so many wicket keepers will apply. So second is also true. Answer should be both. Conclusion follows option number B. Is it clear to you all? Right? Is this clear? Then let me know by typing Y. Y stands for yes. Y stands for yes in short form. Okay. Next, 15th question. 15th question on your screen. 15th question on your screen. Come on everyone, give it a try. Okay, we are getting A answer from the ISRA, from Shubhu A. J is also saying A. Okay, let's see what should be the right answer. Is A the right answer or not? No country is free from terrorism these days. These days, there is no country in the world which is free from terrorism. This has been clearly mentioned in the statement that we have to admit this thing, that there is no such country which is free from the terrorism. Okay, now let's see the conclusion. It has become difficult for countries to control terrorism. If it was easy to control the terrorism, then why this line would have been made that no country is free? If it was easy to control the terrorism, then every country will be terrorism free. The country are not able to control the terrorism. That's why they are not terrorism free. So this conclusion is right. It has become difficult for countries to control terrorism these days. The countries and their people in general have become lazy. What does this have to take with people lazy? If people are becoming lazy, so country will become terrorism. Country will produce terrorism. This is not the right conclusion. So second is wrong. Only one follows, that is option number A. Option number A is the only right answer. Okay. Next, 16th question. 16th question on our screen. 16th question on our screen. What should be the right answer? Okay, we are getting C answer from the students. Let's see if C is the right answer. Let's see if C is the right answer. The government they have previously proposed to reduce 50% from the present syllabus of the NCERT. They are proposing that 50% of the syllabus should be reduced. Okay, they are proposing this thing. The government's proposal has been rejected. We do not know anything. We do not know anything. It can be rejected or it can be approved. We cannot say definitely. We cannot say definitely. So this conclusion is wrong. The government's proposal will be implemented soon. We cannot say anything about this thing. It can be implemented as well. It can be implemented as well, because the government had proposed, and proposed meaning what? Proposal. Whenever there is a proposal, whenever a proposal comes in the meeting, so there are two chances: either it will get implemented or it will get rejected, right? Any of the two things can be happen. So this is also wrong, and we are not having the either or option. If we were having either or option, then we would have marked either or, but we are not having either or, so we will be marking none of the conclusion follows. Option number C. Option number C. Okay. Next, 17th question. 17th question on our screen. 17th question on our screen. Okay, we are getting D answer from the students. Let's see if D is the right answer. Let's see if D is the right answer. Money plant has thin leaves. Money plant has thin leaves and requires more water. So this is the characteristic of money plant. This is the characteristic of money plant. This money plant has thin leaves. That money plant has thin leaves and they require more water. Conclusion is saying plants with thin leaves require more water. We cannot say about every plant with thin leaves. We cannot say every plant with thin leaves require more water. Actually, this is the characteristic of money plant, that they has thin leaves and they require more water. This is not mentioned that the thin plants require more water. This is the characteristic of money plant, that they has thin leaves and money plant requires more water. Money plant require more water. That does not have to take anything that the thin leaves plant require more water. No. Money plant require more water. Money plants require more water. Okay. So conclusion number one is the wrong. Conclusion number one is the wrong, because plant with thin leaves require more water is the wrong. Money plant cannot be grown in places with water scarcity, since it has been clearly mentioned that money plant require more water. And if you require more water to survive, then how can you grow in the water scarcity? So second one is the right. Money plant cannot be grown in places with water scarcity. So option number D is the right. Option number D is the right answer. Okay. Next question on our screen. Come on, give it a try. C option. Okay, we are getting C answer. Let's see if C is the right answer. Come on, everyone should try. Shubhu is also saying C. Okay. Let's see if C is the right answer. Let's see. According to a study, there has been a remarkable decline in vector-borne disease. What are vector-borne disease? Come on, what are vector-borne disease? Vector-borne diseases are like dengue, malaria. These are the vector-borne diseases. There has been a remarkable decline in vector-borne diseases in India during the year 2020. During 2020, there has been a decline in remarkable decline in vector-borne diseases, right? So what can be the conclusion that we can make? The authorities have stopped recording cases except that caused by the coronavirus. I mean, why we are including the coronavirus? Just because of the 2020? No, it has nowhere mentioned in the statement that there is a coronavirus thing. We are not supposed to flow in the emotions that, sir, in 2020 there was coronavirus, so he has mentioned 2020, so we will include coronavirus. No, such kind of things are not allowed. Okay, so first conclusion does not hold any strong point. Second, people are staying home and not reporting other diseases to protect themselves from. This is also wrong, because coronavirus is not required, not given in the statement, right? So answer is none follows. Option number C, none of the given conclusion follows. Next, 19th question on your screen. What should be the right answer for this one? Okay, we are getting answer B and A. We are getting the answer B and A. Only brilliant mathematicians were invited to the science award program. There was a science award program, and who were invited? Only the brilliant mathematicians were invited. A person who does not know classical probability, is not a brilliant mathematician. So in order to be a brilliant mathematician, you should know classical probability. And if you know classical probability, then you are a brilliant mathematician. And if you are a brilliant mathematician, then you will be invited to the Science Award program, right? Let's see the conclusion. All the mathematicians invited to the Science Prize program knew classical probability. Yes, all the mathematicians who were invited to the Science program, Science Prize program knew classical probability, because who are invited? The brilliant mathematician. And if the mathematician is allowed, if the mathematician is invited, then he should know the classical probability. The mathematicians who did not have knowledge of classical probability was not invited to the award function. Yes, this is also true. They will not be invited, because that person, that mathematician will not be called as brilliant mathematician. Who will be called brilliant mathematician? The person who know classical probability will be known as the brilliant mathematician. So answer will be only one follows. Only one follows means option number A is the right. Option number A. Sorry, both follows. Both are following. Option number B, both follows. Option number B, both follows. Option number B, both follows. Both are following. Is it clear to you all? If this is clear, then please type Y. If this is clear to you all, then let me know by typing Y. Is this clear to you all? Is this clear to you all or not? If there is any doubt in anyone's mind, then please let me know. Okay. Let's move on to the next 20th question. 20th question on our screen. 20th question on our screen. C answer we are getting. Okay, Shivu and J and 7. Okay, we all are getting, they all are saying C. Let's see C. The best proof of India's glorious past is the rise in popularity of Ayurveda in the Western countries. I mean, if you want to see the proof of India's glorious past, if you want to see the popularity, if you want to see the proof of India's glorious past, then how you can witness this thing? You can witness this thing by the rise in popularity of Ayurveda in the Western countries. In the Western countries, the rise of Ayurveda is growing, is rising. So this is the proof that we Indians were having a glorious past. Conclusion: Ayurveda is not so popular in India. How can we say this thing? Ayurveda was a part of India. Ayurveda originated from India. So how Ayurveda is not popular in India? This is the wrong conclusion. Second, nowadays people of India prefer allopathy medicines. There is nothing given about the allopathy, homeopathy, Ayurveda. Nothing is given about that thing. Comparison is not given. So this is also wrong. Answer should be none of the conclusion follows. Option number C. Everyone has given the right answer. Everyone has given the right answer. Very good. Now from the 21st question, we are starting the course of action questions. We are starting the course of action based questions. So what should be the right answer? You should give it a try. You should give it a try by yourself. Come on everyone. Okay, A answer is we are getting. A is the answer we are getting. A is the answer we are getting. Let's see if A is the right answer. A large number of the people of the city are diagnosed to be suffering from malaria disease. Course of action: the city municipal authority should take immediate steps to carry out extensive fumigation in the city. Yes, the municipal authority should take immediate steps. They should take immediate steps to carry out extensive measures, extensive, I should say, knowledge, acknowledging the residents in the city. The people in the area should be advised to take steps to avoid mosquito bites. They should be advised to take steps. Steps, precautionary steps. They should be advised to take to avoid mosquito bites. So second is the also right answer. I think both follows. Option number A should be the right answer. Both 1 and 2 follow. Both course of action should be followed. Second question. 22nd question. Come on everyone. Give it a try. D answer we are getting. Okay, someone is saying A, someone is saying B, and someone is saying D. Okay, different answers we are getting. Different answers we are getting. Okay. There is a large increase in migration of villagers to urban areas as repeated crop failure has put them into financial problems. Okay. Large increase in migration of villagers to urban areas. Tell me one thing. Tell me one thing. Why do people migrate from one place to another? And here the reason is already mentioned, that due to the repeated crop failure, they are migrating. Now they will be migrating from one place to another in search of job, in search of food, in search of shelter, in search of livelihood, I should say in one single word, right? So let's see the course of action. The villagers should be provided with an alternate source of income in their villages, which will make them stay there only. Okay. Course of action number 2. To ensure their survival, the migrated villagers should be given access to all housing options in urban area. To ensure their survival, first of all, second conclusion does not make any sense. The second conclusion does not make any sense. If they are migrating to the urban areas, it's their choice, because they are migrating to the urban areas in search of livelihood that they can get over there. So this conclusion does not make any sense, that they should be given access to all housing options. It can be provided in the rural areas as well. This housing access to all the housing access can be provided in the rural area as well. So why there is a need of moving to the urban areas? There is no need. So this course of action is wrong. The villagers should be provided with an alternate source of income in their villages, which will make them stay there only, right? So this course of action should follow only one follow. That means option number D should be the right answer. Option number D should be the right answer. Option number D should be the right answer. Array, if they are moving in the urban areas, this thing can be done in the rural areas as well, na? This thing can be done in the rural areas. So why we are providing them in the urban areas? We are sending to the urban areas. We are increasing the population over there. We are disturbing the locality. We are disturbing the livelihood. We are disturbing the people of that community. If someone is entering your area, let's say you are from any side. You are from south. I am from north. They are from east. They are from west. So south people will not easily accept if there is a migration of north people over there, right? Similarly, east people will not accept if there is a migration of north people over there. If there are lot of north people are migrating over there, they will not accept now such kind of things. Why they will not accept? Because it will definitely disturb their tradition, it will disturb their livelihood and such kind of things. That's why this cannot be the course of action. They can provide them in the rural area only. So if this is clear, then type Y. If this is clear, then type Y. If this is clear, then type Y. Only one follow. Only one follow. D is the right answer. Next question on our screen. Next question on our screen, 23rd one. 23rd one. Come on. Give it a try, everyone. Okay, let's see the right answer for this one. Some serious mistakes were found in the technical section of a company. Some serious mistakes were found in the technical section of a company. An efficient technical team should be appointed to check the technical errors. Yes, this is the right course of action, because if there are some technical section, that is serious mistakes are found in the technical section, then there should be a new hiring of efficient technical team should be appointed. Okay. A reason explanation notice should be issued to all the employees involved in the irregularities. Yes, there should be a notice, a reason should be there. Why this happened should be there. So second course of action also follows. Option number D is the right. Both 1 and 2 follow. Both 1 and 2 follow. Okay. Is this clear to you all? Is this clear to you all? Yes. Next question, 24th on our screen. 24th question on our screen. What should be the right answer? A answer we are getting A answer. Let's see if A is the right answer. There is a huge increase in the migration of citizens of country X to foreign countries as the unemployment rate has been increasing in the country X. Okay. The citizens of country X should be provided with alternate source of income. Okay. Substantial fees should be imposed on all foreign travels by the citizens of the country. on all foreign travels by the citizens of the country. No, 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 no. This cannot be the right course of action. Only course of action is the one, right is the right. Only course of action one follows. Only one follows. A is the right answer. Next, 25th one. 25th one. What should be the right answer? What should be the right answer for the 25th one? Okay, we are getting the D answer. We are getting the D answer. Let's see if D is the right answer. Let's see if D is the right answer. Some serious and substantial mistakes were found in the financial account statements. In the financial account statements of a private limited company. Serious and substantial mistakes. A team of experts should be assigned to find the root cause of the mistake in the MCOIITS of the private limited company and suggest remedial action. What is this MCOIITS? What is the MCOIITS? In the MCOIITS. What is this MCOIITS? All the involved employees should be thoroughly investigated. Second course of action is the right one. But what is the meaning of this MCOIITS? What is the meaning of this thing? What is the meaning of this thing MCOIITS? I don't think that there is something like mistakes to find the root cause of the mistakes in the of the private limited and suggest remedial action. A team of experts should be assigned to find the root cause of the mistakes in the MCOIITS of the private limited company. Let's keep it on hold because there is no such thing as MCOIITS. Let's keep it on hold. Second is the right course of action. Second is the right course of action. 26th one. Let's try to solve the 26th one. Let's solve the 26th one. Let's solve the 26th one. Okay, let's see the right answer for this one. Let's see the right answer for this one. Recently, there has been a decline in the sales of a specific product sold by Company X. Company X is selling some product of a specific product, but there has been a decline. Recently, there has been a decline in the sales of that product, which is very worrying for the company. Why it is worrying? Because that might be the core product, the best selling product. That's why it has. That's why they have been worrying for. That's why the issue is the worrying issue for the company, right? So let's see the right course of action. the company should do a proper study of other competing products in the market. Okay. The value of the product should be reduced while maintaining the desirable quality. Recently, there has been a decline in the sales of a specific product. Okay. The company should do a proper study of other competing products in the market. Yes, if there is a decline in their product, if I am selling this pen, and once upon a time this pen used to be sold by in a bulk, but now there has been a decline, so there must be a competitor who is producing the same kind of pen. So I should do a thorough investigation that what kind of method they are using, what kind of price they are keeping, right? So I should compete, I should see the competing one. So first course of action is right, the company should do a proper study of the other competing products in the market. Second, the value of the product should be reduced. They can reduce the value of that product while maintaining the desirable quality. Yes, this is also right. So answer should be option number D. Both 1 and 2 can be possible course of action. Both 1 and 2 can be possible course of action. Everyone has given the right answer. Very good. 27th question on our screen. 27th question on our screen. Okay, we are getting the A answer. Let's see if A is the right answer or not. Let's see if A is the right answer or not. 3 persons were caught with used arms and ammunition in the city. Course of action. The police should be instructed. The police should be instructed for night patrolling. Okay. Okay. The 3 persons should be set free and their movement should be carefully watched to nab the other criminals. See, if you're setting the criminals free, what is the guarantee that they will not harm the other one? They can harm the other one, so they cannot be set free. They cannot be set free. Only answer should be A. The police should be instructed for night patrolling. A should be the right answer. Course of action number 1 is the right. Course of action number 1 is the right. 28th question on our screen. Come on guys, give it a try. Okay, we are getting the answer E and B. We are getting the answer E and B. Let's see which is the right one. There is a considerable increase in the number of persons affected by waterborne diseases during monsoon period. Waterborne diseases, there is an increase in the number of persons affected by the waterborne disease. The government should disseminate adequate information regarding pure drinking water to the people. Okay, yes, they should do this thing, because there is an increase in the number of persons affected by waterborne diseases. If they are getting infected, so government should disseminate adequate information regarding pure drinking water, right? This is the right course of action. All the hospitals in the city should be equipped properly for the treatment of patient during the monsoon period. Yes, this is also right, because if they will not be equipped with such kind of things, then there is a chance that we can see a high toll of death, right? So both should be the right course of action. Option number E. Option number E is the right one. Option E is the right one. Next, 29th one. 29th on our screen. 29th on our screen. Okay, we are getting the answer A and C. We are getting the answer A and C. Let's see which is the right answer. Which is the right answer? Let's see. At least 15 people were killed and many other injured when a bus fell into a river near a bridge. The protection walls of the bridge should be made strong enough to avoid such accident. Okay. The bus driver should be arrested immediately to make necessary inquiry. At least 15 people were killed and many others injured when a bus fell into a river near a bridge. The protection walls of the bridge should be made strong. The protection walls of the bridge should be made strong enough to avoid such accidents. Okay, yes, this is the right one. Next, the bus driver should be arrested immediately to make necessary inquiry. Now there is a confusion that a bus driver should be arrested carefully. Sorry, the bus driver should be arrested immediately to make necessary inquiry. Now we cannot say this thing that the bus driver is alive or not. Bus driver should be arrested immediately. They are saying at least 15 people were killed and many others injured when a bus fell into a river near a bridge. So the bus driver should be arrested immediately. How can I say this thing that bus driver will be alive, should be alive? He may be possible that in this 15 people bus driver is also included, right? Bus driver is also included. So how can I say this thing? If the bus driver is alive, then we can say that bus driver should be arrested immediately. We can make this thing as a right, but we are not sure if he is alive or not. We are not sure if he is alive or not, right? We are not sure if he is alive or not. Okay, should we sing B? No, B is not the right answer. Only B is not the right answer. First one is the right answer. First one is the right answer. First one is the right answer. Only conclusion number one, only course of number one should be right. The bus driver should be arrested immediately to make necessary inquiry. But we can say this thing as well. We can say the conclusion number course of action number 2 as well. In case if the driver has done this thing intentionally, and if he has been rescued, if he has been saved, if he has not been killed, then we should arrest the driver immediately to make necessary inquiry, So in that case both course of action can be followed. So for as of now, let's mark option number E. Let's mark option number E, because the bus driver should be arrested immediately. What do you guys think? Give me your opinion as well. Give me your opinion as well. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Because A is the right course of action. A is the right course of action. A is the right course of action to prevent further such accident. To prevent further such accidents, the protection walls of the bridge should be made strong. Should be made strong enough. It should be made strong enough. First course of action will be the right. But what about the second one? What about the second one? We cannot say anything about the second one actually. We cannot say anything about the second one actually directly. The bus driver should be arrested immediately. No, we cannot say this anything. Let's mark only conclusion, only course of action 1 follows. Only course of action 1 follows. Okay. Next 30th one. Next 30th one. This question is for your homework. This question is for your homework. We will continue this question from next class. We will continue from here in the next class. You have to mark the right answer. You have to get the right answer for this one. We will continue from here in the next class, right? If there is any doubt remaining in your mind, then you can ask me so that I can clear your queries, so that I can clear your doubt. If not, then let me know if you like the class. Okay, and if you like the class, then do give your proper ratings and feedbacks. Your feedbacks and ratings are most welcome. So that's it for today from my side. Tomorrow again we will complete the critical reasoning section with new questions. Okay. Now I have to end the class because there is some other teacher who is waiting to take the class. So I have to vacate this place. So thank you everyone. Have a nice day. It was nice connecting with you all. Thank you everyone. Take care.